Global tensions rise with new sanctions on Russia and a major spy arrest in the UK. A historic royal visit to the Vatican unfolds. Subscribe to stay informed. And we're starting. EU leaders aim for a more active role in Gaza and the occupied West Bank after being sidelined from the US-brokered ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. The bloc is discussing potential EU support for stability despite strained relations. The European Union has joined the US in imposing new economic sanctions on Russia, specifically targeting its oil industry. These measures are intended to curb Russia's war funding and push for peace talks in Ukraine. British counter-terrorism police arrested 3 men in London on Thursday on suspicion of spying for Russia. Authorities allege that Russia is conducting an increasingly bold campaign of espionage against the UK. The European Union has agreed on a new raft of sanctions against Russia, specifically targeting its shadow fleet of oil tankers and banning its imports of liquefied natural gas. This move follows similar US sanctions. King Charles III and Queen Camilla made a historic visit to the Vatican, where they prayed with Pope Leo XIV. This event marks a significant step towards forging closer relations between the Church of England and the Catholic Church. A photo gallery showcases King Charles III and Queen Camilla's historic visit to the Vatican. They prayed with Pope Leo XIV, aiming to strengthen ties between their respective churches. Thousands of Hungarians congregated in Budapest to show support for Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, who faces a competitive election. Supporters backed Orbán's message against Hungary becoming directly involved in the Ukraine war. Belgium's Prime Minister stated that his European partners must share the financial risk if they want to use billions of dollars in frozen Russian assets to aid Ukraine. The country fears potential Russian retaliation. Off-site power is being restored to Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant after a month-long outage. Repairs were carried out under a local ceasefire, significantly improving nuclear safety at the facility. The upcoming Dutch general election is focusing on critical issues such as migration and the chronic housing crisis. Far-right lawmaker Geert Wilders is seeking another win, with his party leading polls on a pledge to halt asylum seekers. Belgium.
Get timely, honest, and objective information on key events across the Atlantic. Subscribe to stay updated with daily developments. Stay informed.